Introduce Eira, a skilled but restless blacksmith, daughter in a remote village living under the shadow of ancient dragon legends. During a rare celestial event, a lunar eclipse or meteor shower, she attempts an ambitious project, forging a sword using molten moonstone, rumored to hold celestial power. The intense heat and unique properties of the moonstone accidentally shatter the magical slumber binding Arith, a young dragon hidden deep within the mountain beneath the forge. Their first encounter is chaotic. Fear, awe, and the immediate involuntary activation of the ancient soulbind pact, linking their minds and fate. The initial shock gives way to disorientation as the pact floods Eira with fragmented, overwhelming memories from Arith's past. She experiences flashes of the dragon human, war, soaring cities of scale and stone, the terrifying beauty of dragonfire, the cunning human mages weaving betrayal spells, and the cataclysmic final battle that shattered continents and forced the dragons into their long sleep. Arith, equally overwhelmed by Eira's human perspective and emotions, struggles to understand this world, centuries removed from his own. They must quickly learn to communicate and hide. Arith's presence as the village reacts to the strange tremors and energies. News of the disturbance reaches the Ironclad Order, a ruthless faction descended from the original dragon hunters, who believe dragon essence grants ultimate power and seek to capture or kill any awakened dragon. Led by the fanatical commander Vorlag, they descend upon the region. Eira and Arith become fugitives, fleeing into the wilds. Their journey is fraught with danger, close calls with hunters, navigating treacherous terrain, and learning to use their nascent bond. Eira sensing Arith's location, emotions. Arith drawing on Eira's human ingenuity for survival tactics. Trust begins to form through shared peril. Seeking refuge or answers, they venture into the blasted wastes, a desolate region scarred by the final battle. Here the lingering spirits of dragons who perished in the war manifest, not as benevolent guides, but as tormented, vengeful echoes, fueled by betrayal and loss. These wraiths of scale see Arith as a traitor for awakening, and Eira as just another human betrayer. The duo must survive spectral attacks that exploit their deepest fears and insecurities, forcing them to confront the raw, unhealed trauma of the past that haunts Arith's memories and threatens to fracture their fragile bond. The weight of memory, safe for a moment in a hidden sanctuary, perhaps an ancient dragon roost or a forgotten library. Eira delves deeper into the shared memories unlocked by the pact. She uncovers the specific betrayal Arith witnessed, not just humans tricking dragons, but a particular human ally, perhaps even a friend or lover of Arith's kin, who orchestrated the final trap using forbidden magic derived from dragon essence itself. This revelation shakes Eira to her core. Is she capable of such betrayal? Does Arith see her as a potential repeat offender? The doubt poisons their cooperation, making them vulnerable. The heart of the storm, the Ironclad Order, guided by dark magic or informants, locates their sanctuary. A desperate battle ensues. Vorlag reveals his true goal, not just to kill Arith, but to perform a ritual using the bound dragon and Eira as the pact anchor, to siphon Arith's life force and ancient power, becoming an unstoppable tyrant. During the chaos, the wraiths of scale, drawn by the surge of power and conflict, converge. Eira and Arith are caught between the hunter's blades and the spirit's wrath. To survive, they must make a choice: flee and abandon the world to Vorlag, or stand and fight, risking everything on their untested bond. Balance forged in fire. In the climactic confrontation, Eira realizes the key isn't just defeating Vorlag, but healing the wound of the past. Using her understanding of the pact and the specific nature of the ancient betrayal, she devises a plan. Perhaps she channels the Moonstone Sword's energy not as a weapon, but as a focus to acknowledge the pain of the wraiths, offering them peace instead of fighting them. Simultaneously, Arith, trusting Eira implicitly despite his memories, uses his power not for destruction, but to disrupt Vorlag's ritual by severing the corrupt connection to dragon essence. Their combined act of courage and empathy breaks Vorlag's power, calms the wraiths, allowing them to pass on, and restores a measure of balance. The pact remains, but it's no longer a chain of suspicion. It's a bridge. They emerge scarred but united, guardians of a fragile peace, knowing the world still holds dangers, but now facing them together, ready to protect both dragonkind and humanity from those who would exploit the ancient power. The fractured sky. In the aftermath of their victory, Eira and Arith discover the ritual. Vorlag attempted has left a permanent scar on the magical fabric of the world, a fracture in the sky leaking chaotic energy. This instability awakens other slumbering dragons, but not all are benevolent. Some, twisted by centuries of forced sleep and the fracture's influence, emerge as feral, destructive forces. Eira and Arith must now act as mediators, using their unique bond to calm or contain these awakened dragons. Before panicked human kingdoms launch a full-scale war, reigniting the ancient conflict. The Moonstone legacy. Seeking a way to heal the fracture, Eira researches the origins of the Moonstone. Her quest leads her to the ruins of the Celestial Forge, an ancient site where the first dragon-human pacts were supposedly forged under the light of twin moons. There, she uncovers the truth. The Moonstone is not just a mineral. It is solidified dragon essence from a primordial celestial dragon. And the original pact was one of shared stewardship of the world, not dominance. This knowledge reframes their entire mission. It is not just about stopping villains, but restoring a broken covenant. The Whispering Court. Rumors surface of a hidden enclave of humans who never forgot the old ways. The Whispering Court. They revere dragons as sacred beings and possess fragmented knowledge of the original pact. Eira and Arith seek them out for aid, but the court is divided. A faction led by the enigmatic Elder Kael believes Arith's very existence is an abomination that must be controlled or contained. Fearing his power will inevitably corrupt him, Eira must navigate this political minefield, proving that trust and partnership, not control, are the path forward. Ashes of the betrayer. The memories of the ancient betrayal continue to haunt Arith. He becomes obsessed with finding the final resting place of the human betrayer, hoping for closure or perhaps vengeance. This quest leads them to the sunken citadel, a city drowned during the war. Within its flooded halls, they do not find a villain's tomb, but a tragic record. The betrayer was coerced, their family held hostage by a cabal of power-hungry mages who orchestrated the entire war. The true enemy was not one person, but the insatiable human hunger for power that still exists today. This revelation forces Arith to confront his own prejudice against humanity. The twin moons' convergence. An astronomical event approaches. The rare alignment of the twin moons that once powered the Celestial Forge. Eira and Arith realize this is their only chance to use the Moonstone sword and the knowledge of the true pact to heal the fracture. However, the Ironclad Order, though leaderless, has splintered into new cults, and the feral dragons are drawn to the converging energy. The final battle is not just physical.